Yes. What is good, my people? Man, it feels good saying that correctly. Welcome back to Computer Music Academy's weekly homework podcast. I am your host, Tashir Rasay. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Welcome to week 76. Is that correct? Yes. Wow. Of the weekly homework assignment / podcast. Shout out to my man, Urban Audio Legend, who is, by the way, a brand new husband and father to be in the next couple of months. Next few months his little one will be here, but he's recently married. So shout out to him and his beautiful wife. And shout out to you for joining us today. So what are we doing on this particular podcast? We're close to the end and it's winter, even though there's no snow on the ground. But it's also December, Christmas time, so to speak, for those of you who celebrate. This time last year, we were buried in snow, especially us up here in the Midwest, North, or however you want to say it. And I came up with an idea that turned out to be one of our better podcast, and I think we do a great job, but this is absolutely one of my favorites. This particular idea is called Cruisin At Sunset. And basically, even though we're in the colder months, the winter temperatures and weather conditions, just think back not that long ago, we were just cruising up and down the street, sounds bumping, sun shining, kids outside playing. We were enjoying the warm weather. And I said, think back to that and imagine jumping in your ride, hanging out with your lady or with your man, and you just enjoying the city as you cruise at a decent mile per hour at sunset. And we have 5 submissions. Very happy because we actually have a new contributor, even though we're close to the end. But we have a gentleman who has actually been with us a couple of months now. He's a good friend of our good friend, Double Negative. And he finally said, screw this, before the end of the year, I'm going to get involved. And I'm glad that he did. So welcome my man, MICnotes, to his premiere submission or debut submission to the homework assignment. Let's get it in. Yes. MICnotes making his debut to the weekly homework assignment. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Mike is a relatively new machine user. So he's in the right place and he's amongst the right people because not only does he have myself, he has Double Negative, Stephen G, Cricket Mystery Jazz, Legacy. Several people who are machine users, and we got some brand new machine tutorials and courses coming up in the top of 2015. So yeah, hopefully my man sticks around, and I want to improve on what he already has. This song is actually really dope. I like the sounds that he used. I like the patterns. I like he actually had a couple of change ups and fill-ins and whatnot. I really like where he's going. I like what I'm seeing of his style so far. Let's say that. And I want to help bring that more of that out of him and, develop his talent because yeah, I'm liking what I'm hearing. And once again, it's a Double Negative and an AR Music and an Eclectic Amora situation, as far as people this year. So yeah, really, really like that. Definitely, as far as the actual critiquing, could have used a little bit of reverb on some of the instruments to kind of space it out a little bit, give it a little bit more air, not let it sound so dry. Definitely could have used a slightly better EQ, but that's okay. That's okay. You got to start somewhere. So I'm glad he actually jumped in. Now we know where we need to work with him on, and we will. So Mike, my man, thank you. Thank you for contributing. All right, coming up, speaking of one of our people who has been killing it this year, taking it over to Tel Aviv, our man, Eclectic Amora. And yes, I got your message. Thank you, sir. Let's get into it.
Come show me your kindness.
Eclectic who?
In your arms I know I'll find this. Come show me your kindness. In your arms I know I'll find this. Come show me your kindness. Your kindness. Your kindness. In your arms I know I'll find this. This. With you, with you, I'm born again. With you, I'm born again. With you, I'm born again. Come show me your kindness. With you, I'm born again.
Lying safe
Okay.
with you,
My man, Eclectic Amora. Woo, I gotta give it up. That submission was nice, dude. That was very, very nice. It's a slightly scaled back performance or submission, well, from what we have been seeing from Eclectic over the last few weeks. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. But what he's done is, by scaling it back a little bit, giving the elements that are in this particular track, giving them room to breathe and be heard. The mixing is slightly better as well. So shout out to that. One thing that I definitely will say, because of the type of submission, the type of challenge that we had this week, I definitely say it's missing that boom, 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 boom. It's definitely missing that in that last third. Oh, that would have been dope when you had the breakdown. Woo! But other than that, track is dope. Track is very dope, my man. I love what you're doing. And just like we, I just spoke with MICnotes. Dude has amazing potential, a lot of potential, and we're going to continue with that's considering he wants to stick around, but we're going to continue to help to build his style and everyone else's style and bring that talent out of them and develop them. And even for cats like Jazz and, well, can't say anything about Stephen G, but Legacy and Negative and Fields and Third Degree and Dynasty and so many other people who we haven't heard from lately. But I know it's the holidays and people are doing what they're doing. But yeah, Legacy. I'm not Legacy, but Eclectic. Thank you, my man. Welcome. Okay. All right, we are moving on to our next submission by the man, the God, as some of my people would say. AR Music. Let's get it in. Oh my. AR Music. Yes. Oh boy. That was dope. That's exactly what I'm talking about. He hit it perfectly. His choice in sounds, that's a decent amount of that came from the intro pack. Make sure you go get your copy. But these choice of sounds, the tempo, the sequencing, there's a couple of other added layers he brought in, drop here and there. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Tony is it's another one of them dudes. We give him time. He's going to be nasty. This was dope. And around the 1 minute mark, I think it was around the 1 minute mark, when you saw my face, I got elated. I was really, very excited because if you have listened to a lot of AR's music, his submissions, he hasn't put a lot of bass lines in it as of late. The bass line that he put in this, quality. Oh boy. This is excellent, dude. You killed it. You absolutely killed it, Tony. Congrats, man. That was nice. And I'm definitely looking forward to getting with this dude in the coming months leading up to the next season. Oh my God, just wait. Oh, thank you, Tony. All right, moving on to who I would like to call South Carolina's finest. My man, your man, DJ Lockturnal. Let's get it in. Boy, Locke is a beast. Holy crap, dude. I'm kind of speechless. I am. I almost don't know what to say. That was excellent. Oh my God, dude. Please don't take the term that I use the wrong way. It's almost like watching your children grow up, and I think I used the analogy 1 or 2 weeks ago. It's almost like watching, a child star grow up. You watch them evolve. But I know I've actually had talks with the nice amount of these people who submit, and I'm not going to take a lot of credit for who they have become. I'll take just a little bit for, certain inspirations and conversations and certain suggestions and stuff like that. And I look at everybody who has submitted to this podcast so far, and I'm just like, geez, dude, all of these dudes are newer people, absolutely ripping it. Locke might be, and not taking anything from anybody else, Locke might be my favorite story of 2014. my favorite person as far as coming and having them come in and just watch them grow and evolve. And he's been here, I think, right about now, maybe 6 months. Jeez, man. And I'm not. I keep forgetting to ask if Locke is actually like classically trained as far as playing piano or whatever. Because his when he plays on these submissions, it sounds like he knows what he's doing. I'm not classically trained, and I know I kind of sound like I know what I'm doing, but that's, you know, minutes and hours of me actually playing around until I figure out something. But man, either way, that turned out beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful, Locke. I can't say any more than that, my man. Excellent, excellent submission. God. Whew. All right. And to the finale of this week. It's just done nothing but get better and better as we moved on. So so negative, you have the job of closing it out. Don't let us down, my man. Double negative. Closing out week 76. Holy crap. See, when you take a couple weeks off, that's how you're supposed to come back. Just come back, just bashing them. Woo. I ain't got nothing to say about that. I'm done. Boy, that was nice. That is definitely a double negative track. I mean, Negative is going to come through when he comes through. It's that simple. And to have him at this particular tempo, which he's normally around this same tempo, but this is still perfect for the cruising aspect of this particular assignment. It's still just popping in. It has beautiful, the mixing on it is excellent. Excellent. I know that's something he's been really, really trying to improve over the last few months. So he definitely hit it on this one. The samples, the sounds he used, the filtering and other effects, the drums, all of it just is just clicking. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And you put that in the ride. And I'm hoping, because these podcasts are available free on computermusicacademy.com, you can come over there and actually download every audio podcast from the video podcast. And I'm hoping, as I heard a lot of people did last year, I want this to be downloaded. Something ridiculous. Burn it to a CD, put it in your MP3 player, and put it in the ride, man. Yo, this was an excellent week. Shout out to Double Negative, DJ Lockturnal, AR Music, Eclectic Amora, and my man MICnotes. And thank you for being a part of what we do every single week by watching, listening, sharing, downloading the podcast. And if you didn't know that you can do that, you better come over here into the site and do that now. As well as just helping us out with your feedback and your likes and sharing the videos. And some of you actually come join if that's something you would like to do. And I'm going to highly suggest this is the perfect time to make it happen, because we're about to start up some very, very, very sick craziness for the new year and get cats in line for the next season of the podcast. So we have one more episode for this year. When we come back, it's going to be absolutely nuts. I promise you that. But thank you guys once again. Come over to the site and join us if you would like to be a part of what we do. And I am done for this week. I will talk to you next time. See ya.